Prime Matters, in collaboration with Slaking Thirsts podcast, presents the Christian Mythic narrative, The Deep History of the World. PrimeMatters.com is a groundbreaking project of educational outreach of the University of Mary, awakening the Catholic imaginative vision. Episode 4, Material Creation and the Cosmos.
In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. The earth was without form and void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep, and the Spirit of God was moving over the face of the waters. The fertility of God's creative thought was not exhausted with the creation of the angels. He went on to complete the second part of his creation, the material world. Unlike the angelic spiritual beings who shared with God a mind and a will that could reason, decide, and love, the visible creation was to express, by its variety and its extent, a glimpse of the power and the beauty of the divine personality who brought it into being. The material world was tied to the qualities of time and space, qualities that would both limit its operations and provide much of its beauty. Time itself began, and with it the possibility of length of years, of change and of slowly maturing development. Space was created, allowing vast reaches of expanse within which the material world would take form. God then brought forth matter and energy, light and force. In the slow workings of time, he strung out glittering galaxies and set bright stars in place. He created planets and comets and all the splendors of deep space, whose extent was so great as to seem infinite, and whose age was such as almost to defy a beginning to its time. He put the whole of this material creation into movement, its massive, complex bodies, as well as its microscopic particles, all whirling at different speeds and in various orbits and patterns. The angels marveled to see this new form of creation and sang for joy at its beauty and its magnificence. Above all else, the angels found joy in the complex, harmonious order of all that was created. They saw in this design the workings of the mind of the divine Son, the Logos, a name that signifies reason, rationality, word, and meaning. They saw that God was creating a cosmos, a patterned and purposeful universe out of what would otherwise have been a chaos without sense or significance. They saw that there was a meaning to this time-bound creation, that the coming of time meant a drama of change, the unfolding of a story, and they waited eagerly to see what the passage of time would bring about. Eventually, their attention became riveted on one small planet circling one small star in one of the numberless galaxies spinning through space. By a rare combination of carefully ordered conditions, on this tiny bit of rock called the Earth, God added a new and mysterious quality to his material creation. He brought forth the mystery of organic life. Using the stuff of the inert material world, he fashioned through the long years ever more complex forms of life, combinations of matter that contain first an intrinsic principle of growth, then of sense, then of movement, then of emotive feeling, and finally even to the stirrings of unconscious thought. Plant life, animals, fish, birds, living things of an almost infinite variety came forth from the divine mind. God looked at all that he had created, and he saw that it was good. The angels saw that all of material creation was moving toward a final culmination, and they understood that a new and momentous chapter in God's unfolding story was soon to come about.